Hi, and welcome back to LPHtarot, as in love, peace, and happiness. Okay, we're gonna be pulling some oracle cards today. I was shown just to stack them out and keep going until I get the stop. So that's the idea. So we'll start here with the lunar oracle and see what messages wants to come out for us. Let me just do this. Okay. So how you doing? How you feeling? So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for the highest, lightest, and brightest good. My brothers and sisters of humanity, for the highest, lightest, and brightest good. Yes, overall health, wealth, peace, and happiness. Thank you. Live in peace and happiness. All right. So let's see. Oh, this card came out immediately. Give your creativity the space it needs to flourish. All right. Give your creativity the space it needs to flourish with new moon energy. So new moon is a perfect time for seed planting. Shout out to Liza. I see you. Yeah. Give your creativity the space it needs to flourish with the new moon. So definitely want to be, I'm hearing, very careful about what kind of thoughts you're planting. Make sure that you want to reap the rewards of the growth from the thoughts that you're planting, honey. Because you are planting some mighty powerful thoughts at this time. All right. We're going to pull another card now from the mindfulness cards just to see what's coming out for us today. So we use this deck next. So let's see, what is the message at this time? Please and thank you. Yeah, your creative mind needs space. You be ready for new ideas. Okay, trying new things, and some of you, it's not so much on the physical. Some of you, this is mentally. Somebody is barely getting the idea that, oh wow, I can influence my physical life by using the power of my mind, and then they begin to really um, stretch their mind to see differently, to see a different experience. Yeah, so that's gonna happen uh, differently for different ones, clearly. Okay, and here it says, notice connections. Cultivating insight is all about understanding the connections between things. But before you can understand connections, you have to see them. Whenever you see something interesting happening in your experience, practice looking for related connections. For example, if you're distracted by something while you're working, try recalling what emotion you felt just before the distraction, or when you feel a sensation in your body. Notice what distinguished the sensation from all the sensations you don't normally notice. And this practice of noticing will illuminate the connections between your mind, body, and experiences. So, notice connections. Okay, mindfulness, honey. How is this connected to that? See the synchronicities, see how things and people and situations are correlating. They're giving me the example of, so you hear they're saying, so you hear a sound on your car that just doesn't sound right. Wouldn't you then, they say, begin to study this sound? Does it happen all the time? Is it constant? Is it on and off? When it's on and off, is it when you're going straight, turning right, when you're sitting idle, when you're turning left? Or pulling off from a stop position or pulling to a stop position, wouldn't you then want to notice that? They're saying so. It's something about in order to I'm hearing in order to get to the source of something, you want to notice the connections that it has to what is, because there's something that's drawing it in. Now, that's whether it's good or bad. Okay, now, of course, none of us wants to hear some noise on our car. But if we did, we would study that so we could then go to the mechanic and get the car to make the same noise for the mechanic, right? Whether it's good or bad, if you want to get that connection, you want to know about that connection, its relevance for you. You want to repeat an experience. Noticing the connections is everything. We have from the Golden Path Oracle card, abundance from within. Notice the connections. Wow. So what I'm seeing is with the notice connections energy and this abundance from within, I'm seeing that the creativity, give your creativity space it needs to flourish. I see somebody who sit just like this girl by herself in meditation, and seeing that I saw the Taurus energy field, Taurus, where it's flowing through you. The energy of your abundance is coming from within. And notice the connections on how are you feeling? Were you feeling abundant when this started going well, or when that started going well, or how were you feeling? The abundance comes from within is the reminder there. Okay. I'm seeing Kuan Yin wants to come out. So let's see what's the message from Kuan Yin. Yeah, the abundance from within is definitely a big deal, because so many of us got this idea, especially on planet Earth. It's like they program you that way, because they teach you, you got to get a job so you can get money. Okay. But the abundance comes from within. They teach you to bring it from outside. They don't teach you how to generate the energy that's going to attract it from outside by bringing it from inside. How to generate the energy of abundance. And the energy of abundance is easily generated. I hear by focusing on the beautiful aspects of the self, of what you currently have and where you currently are. Even if it's simple, one could generate the energy of abundance by paying attention to their breathing, even. So simple. You don't need to find, somebody says, I can't find nothing abundant to focus upon. Okay, well, can you pay attention to your breathing and how your lungs always work and the oxygen is always there? Okay. I'm hearing it's so exhausting trying to teach these people how to focus on their abundance. Okay, let me see. Kuan Yin. I'm not sure if that's your energy. So I just saw it. Somebody here, you are one who is trying to guide another towards the abundance that comes from within, towards the realizing of that, and you're getting exhausted. I'm hearing, because while you're busy trying to make that happen, you're actually focused upon lack yourself in order to do it. Removes your attention from your own abundance in order to try to get them to understand it. I heard, but they're going to get there when they're ready. They're going to get there when they're ready. It would be wise of you to be more discerning upon whether or not you're going to allow yourself to go down that path. And I heard down, down, baby, down, down the roller coaster. Sweet, sweet baby, I'll never let you go. So they're showing me that with that song, that the vibration of lack, of limitation, is one that is hard to break, and it doesn't want to let you go. It tries to creep back in even when you start making your escape. I heard when you got one foot out the door, it starts trying to creep back in. Okay, and it always will. we have the 8 Immortals, which is card number 9. I've never seen this card before. 8 Immortals. I'm just picking up on ancestor energy immediately for us, but let me see. Let me see what the book has to say about this card. I want to definitely read the book for this one so we could get familiar. Let's see. So here we are. The messages you have been receiving that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self are from your higher guidance. The 8 Immortals and other beings of divine light and divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. Sometimes you may question whether you are in contact with genuine spiritual guidance or engaging in wishful thinking. Genuine guidance is simple, clear, and repetitive. When you ask for confirmation, it will come. The more open you are, the more quickly the confirmation can reach you in the form of signs, conversations, and serendipitous happenings. In fact, confirmation and guidance can be instantaneous from multiple unconnected sources. Like the universe is playing a joyful, loving game with you. The guidance will be uplifting and helpful. Sometimes it will ask you to take a step that feels challenging, and yet true guidance always proves itself in that it only asks of you what is right and just for your highest good. It always serves the highest good of all involved in any situation, no matter what our fears may be. It is good to be careful and discerning about the quality of guidance that you are seeking, but it is usually an easy task to identify when guidance is not of a higher vibrational variety. It will be judging of you or others. It will not feel right, even if genuine guidance feels like it's asking you to do something unexpected or something that feels like a real stretch for you. It will still feel right in your own heart to do so. Genuine guidance, even when challenging, brings a sense of rightness and peace into your heart, whereas lower vibrational guidance or thoughts or wishful thinking doesn't bring you into deeper peace. It simply confuses and confirms judgment. It isn't nearly as helpful. Sift through your thoughts and feelings to come to a genuine guidance and true spiritual knowing within you now. You can call upon the 8 Immortals and any being that loves you unconditionally and trust that you will receive quality guidance. So, this is what we have. So, this is about discerning the guidance that you're getting, if it's actually genuine guidance, or didn't I tell you a minute ago, it doesn't want to let go. The lower vibrational energy doesn't want to let go. Lower vibrational consciousness gets its hooks in and does not want to let go. This feels like somebody has been confused because the lower vibrational mind, the lower vibrational mentality has had a very loud voice for a long time. Yeah. And so now there's this energy of cleaning up the awareness, okay, purifying the awareness of, is this genuine high vibrational guidance, or is this the old low vibrational self trying to, and thoughts trying to resurface again in this energy? So there's some discernment about self. Huge mindfulness is huge. So notice the connections. So you're going to be able to notice the connections between whether things are going more positively or more negatively when you heard that guidance. Some of you right now, I hear, are thinking about a specific experience where you thought you took the right step. Oh my God, you thought you did the right thing. And not that you did the wrong thing. It's that if you look at it, it's almost like you were guided to do the opposite thing. And what they showed me when I got a message like that, similarly for myself a while back, and they want me to speak to you now, is if you think about it, and this is really kind of cool. You've never seen your true face. You've never seen your true face because all you ever see is a mirror, and a mirror is going to reflect backwards. So when you're looking at self-judgment guidance, based off of who you've been, that guidance is going to be backwards. So we had a message a while back, I want to say last year or something like that, and it was talking about how there was a person who was getting guidance, spiritual guidance, and their spirit was tingling them, lighting them up, whatever it was, however they knew that it was guidance, right? But spirit was showing them the danger zone. They were being shown the danger zone. And so now today's message, okay, and so this person only experienced it. So after going through it so many times, like, oh, when spirit does that, when it feels like that, that lets me know not to go there. Avoid that place at any cost. To go anywhere but there, because that was a mirror reflection. It was backwards. In other words, yeah, we don't want to go do the thing that's backwards. Okay. And so in this message, it's like saying that, you know, you can learn to discern whether it's authentic guidance, because some of the messages that you get are to avoid this and avoid that. But and that is, I'm hearing those avoid this and avoid that messages that light you up, and you think that, oh my gosh, I should go over there. But when you get there, it went so bad, and things didn't go so beautifully. You took some hard lessons. So now you know that when the guidance feels that way, you're in for some shadow work, or you don't have to go that way. But in this, there's a learning to discern the difference between the guidance that is warning you of low vibrational experiences and the guidance that is guiding you towards the higher vibrational experiences. And it does take time. So be patient with yourself, but notice the connections. So you follow this guidance. You believe in the abundance from within. You're very creative, and so you're trusting your guidance to lead you towards your creations. And as you're going down these paths, notice the connections. I hear even when things seem to have gone completely out of hand, completely the way you didn't want. Important, notice the connections. How is this connected? Everything is in your favor, even if it wasn't a pleasurable experience. There's guidance there, there's lessons there, there's blessings there. Your job is to be able to discern it, I heard. Okay. Next up, let's see what the Pleiadians have to say. We haven't talked to them in a while. All right, Pleiadian Oracle. Let's see, what's the message, please? Thank you. And the Eight of Mortals is giving me, clearly, just with the word immortals, there's immortality there, but it's like infinite immortality. And I just feel like that Eight of Mortals is really speaking to me about you being connected to the highest vibrational version of you from all time, space, and dimension. Ooh, okay, you being connected to the most empowered version of you on all time, space, and dimensions. Like, that's an energy that's coming through here really strong with that Eight of Mortals card. I'm sitting here looking while I'm shuffling. All right. What's the message from the Pleiadian Oracle, please? What's the most valuable message we have to add to this? Okay, and I guess it's that one that wants to sit there. Energy work. I love. Do it energetically. Do it energetically. Draw from the cosmos, baby. Draw from the ether. Draw it in. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Sitting in meditation and focus upon the abundance that flows through you, using that Taurus energy field to bring it in. They want me to read from the book. Let's see what it says on the energy work card. A great awakening is occurring in the medical fields on your planet. After years of failing to diagnose beyond just the physical, the medical profession is opening itself into the field of energy and the greater story behind disease. These new waves of healing modalities are transforming your world and will reorganize the way in which all humans operate moving forth. We, the Pleiadians, can relate in having similar journeys and rejoice in knowing that your planet is awakening to the concept that you are your own healer. You, yes, you hold the gifts and tools to shift your cellular memory, regrowth structure, and program the way for your operating system to conduct itself. Reclaim these greater tools of liberation by proclaiming that you are a healer. This proclamation is not simply a request to do it all by yourself through your ego, but to open into the field of learning where many teachers will arrive to your doorstep to guide you and the collective as a whole. Open humbly into this field and dedicate precious time to healing yourself, knowing that each time a human reclaims their inner healer, they send ripples of empowerment to all on the earth in both past and the future. So you are healing. Dedicate time to healing the self. Explore alternate healing modalities. Restored health, renewed body. Apply energy work because you are a healer. This is interesting. They want me to tell you this experience we had. Oh my goodness. We went at the grocery store and there was a little girl walking around who clearly must have had cancer because her just the appearance and you know the way her hair was patchy and stuff like that. My grandson said, "Grandma, does she have cancer?" I said, "Baby, probably something like that." I said, "So just bless her and don't say nothing because it's gonna embarrass her. Just bless her and move on." And I found myself without physical action, but requesting permission from her soul self on the spiritual plane. My higher self stepped out to do the energy healing work with that little girl. And I was told specifically that it didn't mean that it was going to save her life. It didn't mean that it was going to change anything in her physical. It meant that it was energy work that I had done that I could share with her. And my soul requested permission from her soul to do it. So I found that that was happening. Somebody here, there is that experience here where with your healing energy, you may not be physically doing anything, but your soul will request permission from the soul of the other to offer that healing. And anytime you look at a person and you feel compassion for them and you want to alleviate their suffering, which might have been what was done. I don't know if she was healed or if it was alleviation. I'm not sure what it was. I just know it was what needed to happen. And it required zero physical action from me. I got like this spiritual hit that said, yeah, okay, we're going to do this now. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I heard it. Your higher self requested permission from her higher self, and you don't have to do nothing but stand here and mind your business. I'm like, okay. So there's a sidebar message for someone. Okay, so giving yourself the room. I'm hearing to draw it in energetically, visualizing the abundance from within, drawing it in energetically, okay, being connected to all the most empowered versions of yourself on all time, space, and dimension, working it in, working it out. Okay, this is where we're at. Let's keep going. We have the visionary I Ching cards. So let's see. What other messages do you have for us at this time, please and thank you? I just heard Saturn and Pluto. So I'm not sure why I heard Saturn and Pluto. That was random and weird. Okay. So Saturn and Pluto for somebody matters. Let's see, what is the what is the message from the I Ching? What's the most valuable message you have to add to this session? It says joy, card number 58. Lake above, lake below. Lake above, lake below. Joy, card number 58. Wow, let's read from the book and see what the message is from the I Ching. They want me to put this over here. I'm like, okay. All right. So card number 58, joy. They said draw it in. The energy of joy is highly magnetic. So, this is about getting higher vibrational as you do the work. I'm hearing as you do the work, you want to be in a higher vibration. Yeah. All right. I hear, for those of you who have actually done meditation and felt the spirit move in your body, felt your energy move in your body, you know that is a feeling that feels so just beautiful. It's another level of joy. Okay, let me see. Traditionally, joy was symbolized by a group of friends playing or a carefree child singing to themselves while engaged in their choices. Whatever the example, happiness is rising from within and spreading out into the world. They want me to stop there. I heard stop there because that's the same energy of the abundance from within. We spoke about the Taurus energy field. That's it right there. The joy. Let me read that again. They said, whatever the example, happiness is rising from within and spreading out into the world. Understand that, okay? Because that is important in your life. It's coming from within and spreading out into the world. Highly significant, very necessary message. Very necessary message. Okay. We're going to pull from the Oracle of Shadows and Light next. All right, let's see. What is the most valuable message that you have for me to deliver at this time, please? And thank you. The joy comes from within and spreads out into the world. The abundance comes from within and spreads out into the world. This is a new moon. This could be a new way of living for you, a new technique, a new product. I was going to say a new product. Okay, a new product that you've created. Maybe your new product that you're creating comes through you this way. Okay, but this is the way you do it. So notice the connections when you're in joy and you're in the feeling of abundance and you're creating from within. I see that you could have even recently had an experience, a specific experience that felt exactly like this. This is our card. Madame Masquerade, Glamour, Intrigue, and Drama. Card number 14 from the Oracle Shadows and Light. Let's get the book and see what she says. Marie Masquerade. Okay. Here we go. Marie is very much like the famed Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. She is stylish and delightful, always finding new and fascinatingly creative ways to amuse herself. Wherever she is, there is decadence and style, truly glamorous moments and lavish entertainments. But even she knows she is simply amusing herself and that there is a hole at the center of her being where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself and not be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her. Look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite stylings and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. Someone is about to invite you to be involved in something very intriguing, and this person will ask you in ways that are ever so charming, so the temptation will be ever so strong. Because this person is beautiful and talented and powerful, you are flattered. But the truth is, you run the risk of paying a very high price for this brush with fame or glory. Be sure that the politics and the intrigues are the ones you truly wish for in your life, because there is often sacrifice that must be made, and many consequences are currently hidden from you. It is tempting, no doubt, but it may not be within your best interest to pursue this strange, slightly tainted offer that will be made. There's a gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer. This card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel are undeservingly more successful and beloved than you are. The message is to focus on your own hard work and create your own style. If you are the subject of such gossip, no, you cannot control what is said about you. They said ding, 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 ding. There's the message. If you are the subject of such gossip, no, you cannot control what is said about you. Live your life and move through it with this grace. When Marie Masquerade comes up, there are some people around who want to befriend another, but simply for the influence. It's not coming from the heart. And despite her beauty and success, anyone in Marie's position needs true friends. Look inside and see if you have attempted to network instead of befriend. Know the difference. Do not keep false friends, fair weather friends. Be true to your own vision and as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following. So there's a bit of a warning in this, because they were like showing me, because you're in this empowered energy of flow, creativity, joy, and abundance that comes from within. You're doing this energy work. Oh yeah, those little rascals gonna try to take you out, knock you out. Little shadow energies, little shadow beings gonna want to try to dull your shine. You know, they don't want you to get too shiny. They don't want you to floss and gloss too hard. They don't want you to prosper too much, because then they want to try to bring you down. They want to try to stop your glow up. They want to try to uh, vamp off of your energy. It's like, how can I describe it? It's like, with this energy and abundance that you're creating, you become, it's like a big, it's like a mosquito sees somebody, big old juicy arm. You know what I'm saying? Give me just 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's like somebody's hungry and they're noticing the juice. And what's the juice? It's you overflowing with energy, joy, abundance, connected to all these different alternate dimensional reality versions of yourself, the most empowered versions of yourself. In this creative energy. And so that's going to draw in different ones that want to dim your light or vampire off of it, as well as the energy. So let's go to our next message from the Journey of Love Oracle. All right, what do you have? What's the most valuable message that I am to deliver at this time, please and thank you? Most valuable message at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Okay. Yeah, people, and remember that people are going to talk a lot of stuff about you. Who cares? Let them say what they will. Let them say what they want. None of it has an effect on who and what you truly are. The only reason they matter is if you make it matter. Okay? The only reason these ridiculing, gossiping, chismosa mentalities Really? Okay, they said keep all three. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay. The only reason their mentalities, their ideas about you have any bearing, any weight, or anything like that is because you give it to them. And if you don't give it to them, they don't get it. Okay? You give them the level of importance that they receive in your experience. So we have the burning hero, we have the hidden beauty, and we have knowing without knowing. They want me to switch these two around? Knowing without knowing. So you knew something. Burning hero. There's this energy coming in that wants to. I heard fight for your heart fire. Look at that. Fight for your heart fire. There you go. Perfectly said. It wants to fight for your heart fire. All right. Knowing without knowing is having that inner knowing, seeing the signs and the symbols and the messages. Okay, being aware of things and not necessarily having an explanation for why that's true, but you are and you do. Right. I want to get the Adventure Time, unofficial Adventure Time tarot. And let's get a spread going. I need tarot cards now. I thought we were doing all oracle cards, but apparently it's time to switch gears, get into some tarot. We pulled all the oracle messages that we were meant to. Here we go. We're going to get some shuffles on the deck, connecting the body and the body, connecting the body, heart, and mind, connecting the body and the spirit, connecting the heart, mind, and the body, connecting the heart, mind, and heart, connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit, connecting the spirit and the body, connecting the spirit, heart, and mind, connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth, let me see, speak inherent with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. All right. In the past, Empress. In the current energy, Seven of Wands. The hidden blessing is the Knight of Wands. The challenge is the Magician. External influence is the Nine of Swords. Guidance for you, the Chariot. Outcome energy, Nine of Wands. Now let's get into the root chakra. Eight of Wands, sacral chakra, Queen of Swords, solar plexus, King of Wands, heart chakra, Ace of Wands, throat chakra, Three of Swords, the third eye, Eight of Swords, and crown is Death. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Coins. I basically see you having a conversation where you're saying, oh, that's so disappointing over there. Because I had to cut somebody loose. Why? Because this situation was full of fear. They're sad. They can't handle your glow up. They can't handle your grow up. They can't handle the energy and the attention that you're getting. I see somebody's going to come out blocked here. I do see that you're very persistent right now. Why? Because you found your worth and your value as the Empress before. You're protecting your Empress energy. You're protecting your creations. Yeah. And, you know when to move. You know when to move. They're showing me, from a spy moves where you turn at the perfect time and you dip and you dive and it's like your movements are all perfectly choreographed so that you can escape the clutches of death. This burning hero is relating very much to this Knight of Wands. That's I got to take a dumb urge. Spirit's going to have you move at the perfect time, and it's going to be by following this path of joy, because there is some sort of hateration over here with this Maringi masquerade. There's some sort of hateration going on. Somebody does not like your thriving. Somebody does not. They want to avail themselves of your joy, your abundance, and your energy work. They would love to do that. And so some of you, this is going to happen by a person in your physical environment, like a co-worker or a relative or somebody like that who wants to receive the benefits. I heard reap the rewards of the hard work that you have done. I heard, yeah, no, we're not doing that. At the end of the day, Spirit is letting you know, like, they're showing me scales falling off of something that's outgrown. Excuse me. I'm seeing, like how the snake sheds its skin because it's outgrown. So you've outgrown a situation here. Excuse me. And then you're outgrowing the situation. It's time for it to fall off. It's time for it to fall off. I mean, and how did you outgrow it? Because you've been creating more of yourself. You've been doing your meditation, your energy work to draw more of the abundance that comes from within, to draw the joy from within. I heard, and you're actually going to be just fine. It's okay. They can go. I heard, it's okay. They can go. They don't need to stay. I need to stay here. You can go. Because there's an awareness that if they were to stay, it would likely be more detrimental than beneficial. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so you're moving ahead. You're moving ahead very strongly in what you have with the Eight of Wands, and you will just want to maintain them boundaries because you're protecting your Empress energy. You're protecting your creation. You're protecting your mother, or you're protecting a mother, or you're protecting, yeah, because they're just showing me like with my daughter being pregnant, you're very protective of her, right? So you could be protecting your mother or a mother, or even a pregnant woman, because I just saw that very clearly. Mm-hmm. The King of Wands, and what you're doing is saying you're vigilant. You're staying vigilant, maintaining vigilance. Okay. And how you feeling? You're feeling like I'm getting these messages from these here cards. Number one, I'm seeing that, but you're in your power. You're feeling in your power. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling like you're making the right move, and you're not going to back down. You're saying, I'm going to keep this wand right here. Which one? The one that is right here in your current energy, where you protect yourself. There's this energy here of no longer being a pushover. You knew some things without knowing. And there's this energy here of let them say what they want. You getting into somebody's head real bad. Somebody has got a lot of things to think about you. Well, of course, you're lit up like a freaking Christmas tree over here with this energy you're doing, generating abundance from within, sitting in the joy, knowing that it comes through you and flows into your world, with the eight immortals being connected to all multidimensional versions of yourself. Mm-hmm. They're just disappointed. It's almost like that there's somebody here is disappointed. You could be saying, they're just hurt. They're just their feelings hurt because now they couldn't I heard because they couldn't truly see me. So that there's somebody in this experience who's not exactly celebrating with you. They're not exactly cheering you on. And you know that they're not cheering you on because they can't really see you. This is what you're saying. You can't see me anyways. So somebody could be reporting to you, hey, guess what? I heard that they said this, that, and the other. And this person is just trying to manipulate the situation, because the challenge is that you're the magician. You are the magician, and this person is trying to manipulate you into giving up your energy and having you support a cause other than your own. So I was just having this conversation with my daughter. Well, you got a good thing going, and then you got the haters going, and yay, that's great, because the more they keep trying to hate on you, so you're going to have to follow this for a second, because the more they keep trying to hate on you and bring you down, I mean, you're building yourself up with the 3 of coins at the bottom of the deck. The more they try to bring you down, they're literally saying that you are currently in a higher position. So let's say you've got a great love life, and they're trying to insert some gossip or rumors or shit to break up your relationship. They're literally energetically adding to the stability of your relationship, the pureness of your relationship. Let's say your business is going well. So they're trying to do something to knock down your business or to stop your business flow. They're literally telling the universe that person is so prosperous. That person is so prosperous. While they are over there conjuring up, let their business go bad. They're literally, the universe translate that as, oh, their business is doing fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can follow that. If somebody is like, oh, I wish everybody would hate them, and they over there trying to throw some juju on folks hating on you, right? They're literally, what the universe hears is what's really going on, which is that person is loved by everyone. That person is loved by everyone. That person is loved by everyone. It's like they're sending, when they pray for your downfall, honey, all they doing is lifting you up, is what I'm trying to tell you. I hope you can understand the way this energy flows. Because this is the same way I tell you. In the same way I tell you. Wanting will only lead to more wanting. You're not going to get anything that you want. You can only have what you have. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Those people are wanting something to happen because it's not happening. You're not going down. That's why they want you to go down. And by their acknowledgement of that, it lifts you up higher. Hello. I hope you got that, baby. Your love is beautiful. That's why they're trying to destroy it. So they're literally solidifying the beauty of your love. So don't ever waste any time being upset about no hateration. Let them do what they do, baby, because they're adding to your greatness. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they're adding to your greatness. They prey on your downfall. That's fine. Let them prey on your downfall. What is that song? There's some song by Drake, but them, and the lyrics are like that. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking of it, and it won't leave me alone. Okay. What is that song? Something about they pray on my downfall. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta see if I can find it. Drake. They pray on my downfall. I just seen. Okay, hold on. Oh, is it Jack Harlow, Churchill Downs, featuring Drake? Maybe that's it. Churchill Downs, possibly. Okay. Anyways, what I know is, let them pray on your downfall. Let them pray against you, because literally that is telling the energy that no, you're thriving, you're prosperous, you're abundant. It's solidifying everything that you're doing. It's solidifying your position. So your job is just to hold your position. Fuck what they talking about. It doesn't affect you. The only way that their prayer could work is if you get on their team and like, dang, they're praying for my downfall, and now you start to worry. No, now's the time for you to stay in abundance. I heard stay in high gear. They just showed me a race car driver shifting gears. Okay, stay in high gear of abundance, of joy, energy work, knowing you're connected to the most empowered version of yourself on all time, space, and dimension. Let them go ahead and do what the fuck they want to do. You're going to use all that hate energy, and this is how you transmute it into your empowerment, baby. This is how you transmute it, because you don't stop. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, okay? Let them be angry. Let them be mad. Let them be hateful. Let them be whatever the fuck they want to be. They could be lovers or they could be haters. None of that has anything to do with you. What has to do with you is that you stay in your position and remember that the ones that love you, that's great. Maybe they can see you some. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that hate you, let know that that's great, because even their hateration is going to feed your great nation. You know what I'm saying? Hello? All right. So this is what I have for you at this time. I'm feeling that this message is complete. I'm going to close you out with one card from the Dragon Oracle cards, just to see what dragon is with you at this time. So let's see what dragon is lending its support in this energy. Thank you. You have the deep blue dragon. It keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. Hello. This is what we said. They're falling off. like the scales. You've outgrown the situation. Okay, it's falling off like dead leaves fall off of a tree, baby. Your path is being cleared. You are protected. Don't worry about who's against you. Remember to be in your own favor, and remember that they can try to be against you all they want to, but as long as you're in your favor, they have no power in your life. It's not up to them. They don't get to decide. They don't get the last word. I want to give you a final card from the Spiritual AF Oracle. Since I saw Liza was with us, I really wanted to use the couple of decks that I received from her, a couple of the decks that I received from her. She gave me a few decks over the years. But let's see from the Spiritual AF for your final message today, closing you completely out. This is the final message for this reading. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new, thank you for coming back, because that's what you do. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. The growth on the channel. Holy shit, you are enough, it said. They said not this one, this one. It says, holy shit, you are enough. That's what the card says. Okay, you are holy shit. I heard you are holy shit. All right, let me see. What would happen if you let yourself drop all the reasons you made up about why you're not good enough? What if you tried it just for today? You can always go back to believing you're not enough tomorrow, but you may find you like the way it feels to like yourself, like really, really like yourself. Kind of nice, right? So that's the message. You are enough. You don't need them to all be understanding that, because whether they understand it or not, the ones that are praying on your downfall, honey, they're actually lending energetic support to your greatness, as long as you remember this. As long as you remember this, okay? Keep those boundaries. Keep those boundaries up. You've got the Queen of Swords over here. Keep those boundaries up. You know what I'm saying? Keep the power in your hand. They may not like that you're thriving and you're winning and you're not just in survival mode. We're no longer surviving, we're thriving. They may not like that. Who gives a damn? That's not your problem. That's an indicator about where they are at with it. When they see your greatness and it upsets them and they're triggered by it and they want to try to change the shit or something like that, that's just an indicator of the fact that they are in resistance to it for themselves. That really don't have nothing to do with you. When you've got a great love going on and folks trying to break it up and all this stuff, that's because they are resistant towards it and they're so far from having their own. It doesn't really have any effect on you. The only one that could let that have an effect on you is you. So don't play into their head games. Keep your head game tight. Keep that Taurus energy field flowing, Taurus. Look it up, get the picture, visualize it, see your energy flowing from abundance, from joy, connected on all multiple dimensions of yourself in the highest empowered energy, right? Drawing it in energetically, and notice the connections. Notice the connections that stay. Notice the connections that fall off. Notice who can approach you and who can't. Notice how things go when you're feeling this flow. Until next time, my love, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.